Hi everybody, welcome back to the second video in the Healing Heart series. In the first video we spoke about awareness and how awareness is key. Awareness of our thoughts, our feelings, our energy, right? And how that contributes to our well-being or lack of well-being, and it contributes to how we respond to different things that happen in our lives as far as everything's concerned: relationships, weight, addictions, money, mindset, everything. Awareness is key. Most of us are operating on a tape in our head that's comprised of all of our experiences in life up to that given moment, right? All of the beliefs that were passed down from our family members. Not that we were aware of it, but we're around family and we see how they act and react and what they believe in life, what's important, what isn't. And we absorb all that on our journey. From the time we're born, we're just absorbing all this information from our parents, from our families of origin, from all our experiences, schooling, you name it. It goes on and on, right? Everything that we've seen, that we've experienced, especially if it had a significant emotional response from us on it, it's really going to be imprinted in us. And we're going to look at life through that lens, right? Sometimes they'll say, like, we go through life with like a pair of sunglasses on, right? And our lens is comprised of all of our life experiences, where we grew up, who we were born to, were our parents married, not married, a single parent household, have siblings, not siblings, extended family, not extended family, everything, right? Religious affiliations, religious beliefs or lack thereof. Like, our lens in life is just our unique view of the world, right? Some of us have similar views on certain things because we've had similar experiences, right? Not exactly the same, nothing's exactly the same, but we've had similar experiences. So we can relate to people that have had experiences similar to what we've had, right? And we can understand where they're coming from, right? So, and if someone has an experience that you haven't had yourself, you're not going to understand where they're coming from. You can't relate, right? Because you haven't had that experience. So we all have this unique set of glasses that we're looking at the world through. And most people have that lens, right, that they have no awareness of, possibly, right? Through their whole life, they have no awareness that they have this lens of life that they're looking through that was just imprinted on them, mostly from others, right? Our parents, our families. And it doesn't really mean anything until situations happen in life, or circumstances, whatever it is, that's going to challenge what you believe, right? That's where it starts to get a little dicey, if you will. If you have, as an example, you could believe what your parents believe, and everything that they believe you think is true and right and just and is just the way it is, right? And everything's fine. But on your journey in life, you might experience something that they have not experienced. So they're giving you advice, or they might be telling you that what you think isn't right, or they might not even verbalize it. You might even get it through like nonverbal cues, possibly, right? That your experience and the way you're seeing it isn't true or right or just or how it should be seen, right? Because they believe differently than you. That's where it really gets tough, because if you have the same experiences as your family, which most people have a lot that are the same, but then a lot that are not the same. And that's where it gets hard, because they can't understand where you're coming from. They have not had the experience. So true love, right, and compassion for our family members and for ourselves is to say to another that I might not understand, and I might believe differently than you believe with what you've experienced or are experiencing, but I am here for you, right? I don't know what you're going through. I have never had that experience before, but I'm here for you because I love you, and whatever I can do to help you get through this time in your life, right? That's the ideal scenario. Sometimes that doesn't happen, right? Depending upon our family of origin, where we came from. So then we are kind of left to experience something that most, just as an example, that other people in our family have not experienced. And then we feel alone, right? This just goes in general, in life, for life in general, right? We feel alone at times in our lives because we have things happen to us or experiences that others can't relate to, and we just feel alone. And that's when it is beneficial when we reach out to others in groups, like-minded people that have had similar experiences, can relate and help soften a difficult experience for a person, right? So, being aware of the differences and then recognizing our thoughts about people, places, things, experiences, and recognizing our beliefs. Our beliefs usually are thoughts that we think repeatedly, right? And that we have an emotional connection to, right? So, when we look at our thoughts and beliefs, if they are not causing us any issues in life and we're just plugging right along, then most people don't even question it, right? They don't even challenge their thoughts or their beliefs because life's good, right? Everything's fine. It's when things happen and then we start to question our beliefs, we start to question what's true, what's not true, what's right, what's wrong, right? What's important to us, and what's not, right? Sometimes things are important to our sphere of influence, right? To people around us, and it's not important to us, or it was to us at one point in time and isn't anymore because we've changed, right? We've changed because of our experiences. So this is where it gets very deep into the weeds, if you will, where we really need to take a look at if we're experiencing cognitive dissonance in our life and we're really just stuck on something that's happened or occurred to us, around us, whatever the experience is. We really need to dig deep down to find out where our dissonance is coming from, and maybe look at it, right? Look at what we're thinking about ourselves and others and our experiences, and to challenge what we believe now, today, compared to what we believed before. We're all evolving and growing, and that's what our experiences are there to do. They're there to serve us and help us evolve and grow. We're always evolving and growing. A lot of times we don't want to evolve and grow, but that's how life is, right? We don't have a choice. We are being molded, right, through our experiences. And how we view it largely determines how we're going to get through it, right? We resist things, right? If we don't like it, if we just resist it or push it away, it'll just go away, possibly, right? And it's not meant to go away. When things come up and happen, we're meant to go through it, right? Not run around it or run the other way type of thing. We're meant to move through it. And I believe that we start out as like a ball of clay, And as we go through life, we're being refined and molded and changed, through all of our experiences. And we're pressurized, right, at times. We have happiness and joy at times. We have all these experiences that this ball of clay is being molded to. And when we get to the end of our journey, and my belief, and the end of our lives, we have been molded by all, and our soul has been affected by all the experiences that we've had, good, bad, which are opinions, right? We determine whether it's a good or bad thing, whether it's a right or a wrong thing, when in truth there is no good or bad or right or wrong. It just is, right? An experience is what it is. We put attachments to things. We put judgments on things that happen because we think we know better, right? And we do have a societal set of beliefs, if you will, that say this is right, that's wrong, this is good, that's bad, right? And I believe we should really be looking at these higher level societal beliefs that we have, because we are humans in human form. No one's perfect. We're born perfectly perfect, from a higher power, a higher spirit, a higher being, a higher level of consciousness, God, whatever you believe, angel, whatever you believe in, right? It's bigger than ourselves, right? We come perfectly from a divine to this planet, right? And we're perfect exactly as we are. And as we grow and evolve, somehow we take on these beliefs that, oh, this is right and that's wrong, and this person's good and that person's bad. And if we were really in true consciousness, higher level consciousness, we would know that there is no good and there is no bad. There is no right and there is no wrong. There just is, right? There just is. Everything just is. And it's for a reason and a purpose that we try to logically figure it out, or we try to attach a value to say it's to make it better for us, right? When really, I believe we're not here for us. We're here for the planet and for others. And when we live our lives from that space and that place, our vibration raises higher, right? So we'll talk more about that in another video, our energy and our vibration. But it does all start with the awareness, which we spoke about in the last video, and now our thoughts and our beliefs, personally as well as societal thoughts and beliefs, right? There's a lot there. There's a lot there. So we'll talk about that further too. This is, again, like, these are just overviews of each piece of the healing process and of healing your heart, all the things that are going to contribute to healing yourself and healing your heart, and healing your spirit, and contributing to a higher vibrational experience while you're here, and to experiencing joy and happiness, because it's available to us every minute of every day when we're aware and we do some of the work that's needed, right? We can live in happiness and joy, right? We're going to have negative, and here I am putting a label on it, right? Negative experiences. We can have experiences that we don't want, we don't like, we say it's wrong and it's whatever, however you want to define it. We're going to have those experiences. We're all meant to have those experiences in life because we're human, right? And then we also have the opportunity to experience great love for ourselves first, and great love for others, and to experience joy in our lives, right? And we decide, right, what's something to be joyful, right, about. Some people have so much in their lives to be happy and joyful about, and they don't even see it. They don't see it. It's right in front of them. And it's in their lives every day, and they just don't see it, which is sad, right? Because there is so much love and joy and abundance in life, and it's available to everyone free, right? There's no, just you existing, you are open and have access to love, joy, happiness, and abundance. We, as humans, attach what those things are, right? Each person's like, well, I'm not abundant, I don't have any money in my bank account, or this happened or that happened, and I'm not abundant. Why are you saying I'm not abundant? I'm poor. That's not the definition of abundance, in my opinion. Abundance is breathing in and drinking in the abundance of the universe. And the abundance of the universe is all around us all the time. The trees, the birds, the sky, the sun, the clouds, the moon, the ocean, nature all around us, birds flying all around right by us every day. And a lot of people are so grounded in their ego and themselves that they miss it. They totally miss it. It's right there in front of them, and they miss it. So that's part of my commitment to offering this video series, and then offering my services as a coach to others, is to help others see that whatever they've experienced in life, however they want to define it, whatever they're kind of stuck on, if you will, and they have 20 reasons why they can't be happy because of this, that, and the other thing, and whatever happened to them. I'm committing to helping people see that whatever happened to you in your life, within your control or without your control, was meant to guide you and mold you into a higher level soul, a higher level being on this earth. And that experience can benefit so many other people. Now, we don't look at it like that because the ego is so powerful, and most people are just living in their ego 24/7, that they don't even see. They just, why did this happen to me? Why me? Why this? Why that? I'm a good person. It's all ego-based stuff. And that's why a lot of healing happens when you step away from your ego and observe yourself, observe your life, observe your experiences, and to not live in your ego. Live in your spirit. Live in your openness, and in your generosity, and in your stepping into your divine greatness, right? When you live in that space, and everyone is equal, everyone is created from a divine spark of love, pure light and love. Every single human that walks, and I shouldn't say walks, every human being that is living on this earth was created from divine, pure love. That's it. And when we see others and see ourselves from that perspective, that we're all divine and we're all divinely created, and we're all here to evolve and grow and help others along the way, right? And to take our situations and our circumstances and to work through them and heal through them, heal into, right? Step into the healing process for whatever has wounded you. And we all get wounded. That's part of the human experience. But to evolve from that woundedness to a greater version of you, and into a greater vibrational being on this earth, and that you could spread that out to others so that they can see it's possible for them too. And that whatever has happened to them happened for them, and that they can transcend that. Right? That's the goal, is to transcend it and to rise up And I believe that that's experiences that we have, and that human ego-based thoughts are that, it's negative and it happened to me, that can be transcended upon, and everything can be made beautiful, beautiful, from love, pure love, for everyone to see and for everyone to benefit from. Okay, and then we're really living and existing from that higher place, higher vibrational place. So we'll talk about that it's like the fourth, I think, in this video series, where we'll talk about energy, because energy factors into it, right? So I know that's a lot to think about. We'll break a lot of that down, but for now, that's just like a high level view of thoughts and beliefs, and our how we get stuck in our human experience, okay? And what how we can change how we look at things, okay? All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching this long. I know I kind of rambled on a little bit, but I'm so passionate about it, and I want to share what I believe. So, and I hope it can help you too on your journey in some way. Okay. Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye.